While Monica has shared the other poems with us, she hasn't shared any of yours, so what is your poetry like? Well, I don't have a poem on me that I can share, but I could describe my process for you. I'm so new to writing, so this probably doesn't make any sense. You write down 20 words on a piece of paper, don't you? First, I pick a source of inspiration. I just think of something, or someone. Next, I jot down a bunch of words. Whatever comes to mind, about 20 or so, of course. Then, I arrange the words I chose into something that ties them all together. I've had mixed results. Kind of like a Mad Lib in reverse. Don't take poetry advice from me. I like how honest he is about it. Don't take poetry advice from me. Don't trust me. I'm not trustworthy when it comes to this. What was it like being the only boy in the club before Shiro showed up? To be honest, it was a little awkward. I think the girls had to adjust to my presence there. Now there's Shiro, but it's too early to say how it is with him. Have you started reading more since you joined the club? Not the best question in the world, but I'm actually curious here. I've been tempted to read more now that I've been here longer. But I haven't had the chance to really dive into any books. I'm having trouble keeping up with my anime, and the festival was kind of a big deal too. I might start reading more. We'll see what happens. Hi, MC. I can think of any questions, but I just thought I'd say hello. Okay, hi. So there's this girl I think is your sister, and if she is, can you set me up with her? What a thing to say. There's this girl I think is your sister. Set me up with her. Like, after thinking she's his sister, I don't know if he'd want to set you up with her. I don't have a sister. But no idea what you mean. I could try to help you out, but I need a lot more details first. Do you ship Natsuki with Sayori? Probably not. Seeing how I'm in a relationship with Sayori, it'd be pretty dumb to ship her with someone else. Besides, aren't they both straight? Not that shippers ever cared about that, but still. Can you tell Monica and Sayori that I love them? Yeah, I can tell them. Monica, Sayori! Yeah? What is it now? Internet people continue to adore you. Ah. Would you look at these questions? You'd better have a good answer to those next two, Zero. Don't pressure him, Sayori. Let him answer on his own. Alright, I was just saying. Yeah, anyway. Which Doki would you marry? I'd totally marry Sayori! If that's what she wants, at least. Seems pretty likely already. I mean, we've always been friends, but can we really take it to the next level? I guess only time will tell. If Sayori wanted to fuck with you, would you? If she wanted to... Well... I think it's a bit early for that, but... I wouldn't say no? And then just, are you gay? I don't know. After that last question, what do you think? Would you consider yourself to be Sayori's boyfriend? Allow me to reiterate. I don't know. After that other question, what do you think? Fuck, marry, kill, kiss between all the girls. Okay, seriously, this is just hypothetical. This answer has no bearing on any existing relationships. Girls, please don't take this response in any sort of meaningful way. I'm just doing as they asked. Oh god, who's he gonna kill? I'd marry Sayori. Kiss Monica. Oh god, he's gonna kill Natsuki, isn't he? Oh! Fuck Yuri and kill Natsuki. Hypothetically, only hypothetically, in some crazy world, those things are what those things I would do. Oh, and I guess we do have a fifth girl, huh? But no fifth option, so I'd give Tip a hug or something. Jeez, oh man, these questions. You like manga / anime / shonen, right? Well, Gogeta or Vegito? Which one do you like more? If he better be a Gogeta man. MC, I'm believing in you here. Say the right answer. Well, considering they're just both fusions of Vegeta and Goku, I think Vegeta has the better appearance. No! Ah! He looks more like a mix of the two than Gogeta. But Gogeta is literally, if you look at half of Gogeta's face, half of it is literally Vegeta, and the other half is literally Goku. It's, like, it literally is it's literally half and half of their faces. It's so cool. I like Gogeta more. Especially after the Broly movie, Gogeta just got cooler. Vegito couldn't even beat Zamasu, he's lame. He looks more like mixed than Gogeta. But Gogeta has the better combination of their traits, so they both offer something different somehow. Exactly! Gogeta's dual voice thing is really weird though. I think I'll say Vegito after all. No! I like his dual voice thing, the same thing that Gotenks does! Zamasu was immortal, that's not fair. Hey, well all I'm saying is they didn't throw out the final Kamehameha when they could've, alright? That's my point. I wasn't expecting them to kill him, but right before they were about to attack, they fucking ran out because they were being too cocky. There's a guy that I like called Slightly Simple, so can you help me set me up with a— oh look, there she is! I didn't think this would happen. There's lore in these questions. Wasn't that the guy who thought I had a sister? Oh hey, if you're the girl he's interested in, you should try to get in touch. It sounds like the feeling's mutual, so why don't we just need to be bold and take the first step? I was about to say, why are you saying, I like this guy, can you help me set me up with him? It's like, he literally just came here too. Doesn't seem like it's that hard if you guys to set yourselves up, just talk to each other. I'm not a Dragon Ball fan, so I have no frame of reference. Fair. That's fair, Holly. Good luck! Hope it works out for you too. How many buffalo could a buffalo if the buffalo was a buffalo? Well, I guess buffalo. What's your favorite meme? Honestly, feels like memes have been getting dumber and more random or esoteric lately. But there's one meme I never gotten tired of, so I gotta go with Doge. Very wow, such cute. MC, you remind me of my grandma. She would probably laugh at Doge. But about the meme thing, you have a point. You're not wrong about the memes getting dumber part. And by the way, that's pronounced Doge like dojo minus a second O. Yeah, I know, MC. What? No one said doggy. If you don't believe me, go ask Strongbad about it. Not sure if this will be better or worse than the other ones. Either way, I wish you the best of luck. Some people say doggy and they're wrong. The people who say doggy have problems. Spoiler, memes were always dumb. Yeah, that's the fun part of the meme about memes, I guess. Yeah, they're always dumb. Have you seen good anime recently? Have you seen good anime? Have you seen any good anime, MC? Because all the ones you've seen have been pretty bad last I checked. I mentioned a bunch of shows before, but recently, well, I've been watching the second season of Konosuba, and it's still going strong. I also started following Dragon Maid. Those are my top 2 for what's current. If you can still remember, how did you and Sayori first meet? Sorry, I just don't remember. It was too long ago. What is the optimal number of cats to own? Cats? Huh. The best number of them to own is 0. Seriously, cats suck. They're fussy, scratchy, and entitled. I agree! Cats are that. Luckily Monica isn't here because she'd get on my ass about that because she loves cats, but I agree with MC. Cats are fussy, scratchy, and they're entitled. Dogs are way better. Diablo, worst MC, and then right below him, Sean. Fuck yes, MC! Well, you can see who the cat lovers and the dog and the cat haters are. Even when they're being affectionate, they feel like they're just using you. And they get into anything and everything. So they're great at ruining stuff. At least dogs can't climb, you know? See, he makes a good point. How do you feel about you having 0 redeeming qualities or skills? Well, it works because his name's Zero, so... Wow, dude. That's a really judgmental thing to say. I know I'm hardly the most talented person here, but you don't have to put me down for it. Seriously, I'm trying to get by, just like everyone else. If you think I'm worthless, that's your business. The others like me plenty regardless. Holly, for the record, I like and have owned both cats and dogs. Hello, MC. It's me, I'm gonna call him Recco, because I don't know how to say that. Reconism? Is it Reconism? One of the Yuri fans. I hope people is being nice to you, are being nice to you with the questions. Most of the people posting here aren't too nice about their opinions of you for some reason. Anyway, here are my questions. Tell me about it. They can be pretty rude, huh? I don't put much stock in the opinions of internet strangers. When you gotta answer everything you're asked, it's hard to ignore. What is your opinion about Yuri? And how did you get the idea about talking slowly and being considerate and patient with Yuri for her opening her feelings of friendship to you? I think Yuri's a sweetheart, but apparently she's mad at me now. I didn't get any specific ideas about how to interact with her. I just try to not make her uncomfortable. It's clear she struggles in social situations, so I try to show her it's okay and I'm not judging her for it. What is your opinion about Sonic the Hedgehog? I don't know if Yuri told to all the club that I'm doing a fanfiction of the club with Sonic, and all of you are there, except the super new members. So you're all waiting for it to be completed. You're making a Sonic fanfic about the club? Alright. You know, Sonic gets a lot of guff for the direction his series has taken, but I always thought he was a cool character regardless. MC, you're supposed to be a guy I don't agree with. Stop it. Stop! We're supposed to be different. You're not doing it right. Zero keeps agreeing with MC. Zero equals MC. No! Damn it! MC, shut up! Granted, I hate him. I hate Sonic. Okay, I like Sonic, but like, yeah, I hate some of the recent games, obviously, but you know, just how it comes with. Someday he'll have a good game. Sonic Mania was good. Not like all those harebrained ideas are his fault. Hope you're faking do him justice. It's not like they're his problem. There are. It's Sonic's fault the games are bad. I blame Sonic. What is your opinion on Fort and Woolykins, the super hardcore Natsuki fans? Didn't Natsuki mention them earlier? I guess they must be really big fans. And that's fine. Maybe they can tell she's a good person inside too. I hope she feels less insecure having some dedicated supporters. I hope she feels insecure. To be fair, hedgehogs probably aren't great at game development. That is true, Diablo. Maybe Sonic is the one making the game, so you know what? I'll have you know that's my favorite voice line for Sonic Adventure 2. It's the best one. Why it was so hard for you to consider joining the literature club? As a dude, if I had the chance to join a club or something that's full of beautiful girls, I don't think twice about joining. Well, that's why he joined. Because of the club of incredibly cute girls. It's not as simple as you make it sound. Yeah, there are a lot of cute members, but I was meeting 2 of them for the first time, and their leader's a school legend. And you know, I'm nothing into literature. Basically, he just didn't want to make a fool out of himself. I'm glad I stayed, but I had enough reasons to hesitate. Trust me. Have a nice day, MC. I'll try to. There's one difference though. Zero mains Joker and MC mains someone way lower tier. Zero is not MC. Yeah, that's what makes us not MC. There are mains, of course. To be fair though, this MC doesn't know about Smash Ultimate, so if Joker did get in, who's to say that he wouldn't main Joker? It's like, he wasn't around for the Joker DLC, so it's like, what if when Joker does come out, and he's like, ooh, Persona 5, and then it's like, fuck! Why did you confess to Sayori? You're in earshot of the girl you just finished sucking. Furthermore, Sayori just told you her entire personality was a lie, something you felt was a betrayal. Was just a lie to comfort a sick person? Do you prefer the happy Sayori you knew, or the real Sayori? Excuse me? Sucking? Oh wow, you really did find out about that. But how? Did I let something slip? I'll have to apologize to Yuri later. No wonder she's so angry. But getting to the question at hand. I confess to Sayori because those are my true feelings. In fact, I think it's pretty accusatory that you would suggest otherwise. Think I'd lie to her because of her illness? That's fucked up. MC indirectly calling out everybody who said I love you to Sayori when they really didn't mean it in Act 1. Everyone, yes, like, cause everyone gets mad that they're like, wow, you chose you'll be my dearest friend. But it's like, what, are you gonna lie to her? It's like, would you rather lie to her? Okay, I guess I'm guilty then. It's okay, boy, but it's okay, boy trooper. It's okay, boy trooper. You weren't alone. A lot of people, I think even including myself in my first playthrough, I'm pretty sure I did click I love you just because I was afraid. I was like, I need to say this because I feel like she might hurt herself. And then it didn't work out. There, I boosted the server. Thanks, Magic. You're a good man. I appreciate it. And it's not about what I prefer. I don't think of it as old Sayori and new Sayori. She's the same person she always was. I just saw a side of her I didn't know she had. She's still the girl I grew up with, and one of the best people I've ever known. I didn't realize how I felt about her at first, but she helped me see how special what we have is. So don't you dare question my devotion to her, alright? Aw, that was cute. That's gonna be ruined by take 2 because I'm not gonna go down Sayori's route, isn't it? It was cute, but you know. Duh, Sayori will remember that. This might sound weird, but which timeline are you from? The one where you helped Natsuki bake cupcakes for the festival? Or the one where you helped Yuri make the banner? I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but with all the time stuff happening around here, it can get a little confusing. Follow-up question, does Sayori know about the finger-sucking thing? Finger sucking. Are you a one route kind of guy? I'm a sometimes one route kind of guy. It really depends on certain things. Usually, if I have time to play the other routes, then I will play the other routes usually. But it's also a case of, if I have tons of other mods I do have to get to, then sometimes I'll save those other routes for later. Like, for example, with longer roads, probably, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the other routes instantly. I might finish Monica's and then see what else I have to do. Like, other mods I have to play first and then come back to longer roads. So it's like, that's kind of how I usually do things. Because sometimes doing other routes sometimes really halts my progression on mods. What? As far as I know, we're all from the same timeline. And I guess maybe there's some alternative reality where I help Natsuki instead. But no, I helped Yuri make the banner and decorations. I don't get why you had to ask about this to begin with. Pog magic. There. You get a pog. Well, is there any reassurance? The routes in Take 2 are about an hour after the first pass. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually some reassurance. If you guys know about the finger thing, then Sayori probably does too. Apparently nothing's sacred around here. Have you read Homestuck? Yeah, I did. That was pretty great. It's got kind of a slow start, and then snowballed out of control and it goes in an even slower finish. But I'd say it's a worthwhile story. Could afford to cut a lot of fluff, but it's still good. What do you think about bread? What do you think about bread? It's bread. Nothing to get excited about. There you go. Are you buff? Am I buff? Do you see these muscles? Yeah, me neither. Indeed, you'll see Summertime, $0 routes in the true route. Well, yeah, that was also because Summertime came out at a very good point where I think there wasn't a lot of other mods for me to play. So yeah, I was able to play all the other routes in Summertime. Are you aware of the, back to back, are you aware of the fact that you're basically a living camera for those on the sub? Because you are. It's the reason we all know these things that we shouldn't. We watch you guys on a live feed titled Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, this guy's he's trying to give a somewhat in-lore example, in-lore explanation. So while I was trying to figure out how you were bugged, they're trying to undo it. Monica and Sayori know, but they can't do anything about it. In fact, we actually bugged Sayori for a little while as well. Her camera feed was called Doki Doki Rain Cloud. Hey, that's not canon. We didn't bug her, alright? We bugged a different Sayori. That's not canon. Let's figure that out why. On the bright side, I can tell Yuri and Natsuki about this. It might vindicate you. Or not. I don't really give a shit. If you didn't give a shit, why would you explain it? Well, that would certainly explain it. Doesn't mean it's at all likely, though. Who'd ever bother to bug me and Sayori in the first place? Not like we're that special or interesting. And will this really make Yuri and Natsuki feel better? Well, it sound like a pathetic excuse. I don't know how all this info got out, but I'd rather own up to it than try to explain some conspiracy theory. Damn straight Rain Clouds isn't canon. Yeah. Like, Rain Clouds isn't canon. Neither is New Eyes. I feel like they make Monica, they villainize Monica a little too much in those mods when it was like, all she did was change a button to make their depression, to make Sayori's depression worse. She wasn't like trying to spook her with scary hallway puppets. Like, that's what I'm like. They made her like way too much of a villain in those mods. They made her so much of a villain in those mods to the point where if they were canon, her go in the end, like, it makes the ending of DDLC make less sense. It's like, if she was this much of a villain, why would she then later feel bad about what she did? Like, that doesn't make sense. That just kind of shits on the ending of DDLC. Why is the Natsuki does her AMA in your kitchen? Yuri does hers in your bathroom, but you have to do yours in the street outside Sayori's house? That's a good point. Didn't she insult her once as well? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that it's like, like, Rain Clouds never make sense. Like, Rain Clouds and New Eyes don't really make sense in the cold canon of DDLC. Wait, we posted the AMA from the classroom. Is this recording actually live? Oh no, guys, he's on to us! You know what? Forget it. That wouldn't even be the weirdest thing to happen today. Natsuki wanted to bake cupcakes during hers, and we couldn't all go to her house for it, so I volunteered in my kitchen. Bree was extremely nervous about hers, so we gave her my room as a neutral space to work with. I think it helped. And like I said, it's a lovely day. It's been a temperature autumn. Yeah, MC, but you've been standing out here for 152 questions. You should get like a chair or something. I consider mods canon in the sense of it being alternate realities, but some are less canon than others. Yeah, that's how I consider mods. I'm like, they're just different realities. But yeah, some are definitely way more out there than others that I'm like, yeah, there's most likely, like, some of them are like, yeah, that has a chance of happening, but it's still not canon. And then other ones are like, yeah, this definitely didn't happen. This is just an alternate reality in its own right. Like, I feel like those are the two categories. Too much character foul tampering. Speaking of, why doesn't Sayori lock her door when you haven't come over in years? Now, it hasn't been years since I visited Sayori. At least, I don't think it has. Besides, we live in a good neighborhood. There's no trouble to be had around here. That's no excuse. She should still lock her door. Even if she did lock it, I know where she hides the key. We trust each other enough for that, at least. She should still lock her door. If you consider Monica out of your league, does that mean you rank her above Sayori? That is a good point. Yeah, wait a minute. Shit, I never thought about that. MC, how are you gonna get yourself out of this? Thinking Monica is out of my league has nothing to do with Sayori. She just naturally has a higher status because of her performance in our school. Education. Nice save, MC. Nice save. Doesn't mean Sayori's any lesser. I don't measure people that way. It's stupid. Monica's accolades have no bearing on my opinion of anyone else. Simple as that. Nice save. I'm just joking. But I don't believe you. I mean, honestly, yeah, I know what he means. It was funny. It was funny to sit there. I was like, that guy almost had him. Oh, she's out of your league. Well, then why are the other 3 girls able for you to go for? But yeah, it's like, I know what he's talking about. A charismatic bullet dodge, yeah. I mean, yeah, because in the game he just says she's out of his league, but they never specify by what margin. Because he doesn't specifically say in terms of looks. Granted, the other girl, I think I think Yuri and Sayori say in terms of looks. In that one scene where Monika's late because she's practicing piano, they're like she's more desirable than the three of us combined. and then they're like, yeah. And Natsuki's like, excuse me? So it's like Sayori and Yuri think that. They never specify what MC means by out of his league. He could mean by physical traits, or probably could just mean by education-wise because she's the popular girl. She's my personal favorite, and I rank her higher. Does MC stand for Merry Christmas? By the way, Merry Christmas! It's almost Christmas. It's October, though. It can mean Merry Christmas sometimes. Well, it's the start of November. At least wait until next month. What the fuck? It is almost November. What the hell? I'm not MC, I swear! We're getting closer. We're getting closer to the dates. We're gonna match the dates soon. Oh goodness, I'm not too late. I've been busy with with Christmas and all. I don't have too many questions or anything. I just want to be present. Huh? Busy with Christmas? Does the sub just celebrate early or what? This is so strange. Okay, the mod is set in November of 2017. Okay. Hey, MC. This may sound weird, and I honestly don't know if this is a unique perspective, but I feel like we're somehow very deeply connected. Like, intimately so. Like, as if you're me from a different place and a different time, different sides of the same coin, so to say. It's hard to explain it, really. I just feel like if I were to try, I could see through your eyes. I like how he's just like trying to subtly be like, hey buddy, we played through you. Okay, the rest of this is kind of weirding me out too. Do you think we really have that much in common? I possessed you at some point. I don't know, man. I have no clue what to say to that. And yet, even though I feel like we have this uncanny connection, I know so little about you. Strange. Isn't it? I guess it's supposed to be isn't it? Do you ever feel like your head isn't empty? That can be perceived as rude, I'm sorry. Have you ever felt like there's something that's distinctly not you up there in your head? You know, now that you mention it, I've noticed that I have some sort of an odd intuition. Like, there's a little voice in the back of my head that pushes me one way or another. I've never given it much thought. I just go with the flow. I'd like to ask you to break something. Smash a vase, or throw a chair out of a window, maybe. Let's not get crazy here. Hello there. Most important question. How is Sayori? I hope she's fine. Also important, how are you? Sarah and I are both doing fine. We survived the weekend and the festival, so we're okay. Horde or Alliance? I play both sides of WoW, but I prefer Alliance. Maybe I'm dull, but playing as a regular human just feels right. Like it's something I could actually do myself, in a world where magic exists. I've never played World of Warcraft. What do you think about club members? I'm also very curious what you think about the new members. I shared how I felt about them already, including the new people. Do you think there's any chance more will join? Even with the extra couple, it feels pretty full already. What do you think about them? Chibis. I keep skipping things. These animes have a weird traditional question about chibis. I can always can predict your answer, I think, but I don't want to break tradition, so what do you think about them? I think chibis are cute. It seems like everything is more adorable when it's smaller. It'd be awesome to see one of all the club members. Are they really out there? No, they're not. Ignore the ones on the bottom. You can't see them. They're all mine. I own them. They're my chibis. Hey, Mr. Rainbow. Anyway, you guys, I'm sure it's already happened. How's it feel to be the only boy in the club filled with incredibly cute girls? Very late Merry Christmas and very early Happy New Year. I spoke before about being the only guy here. But, I think it's very early for both those greetings. You guys are really weird. Hey, Zero, you already said hi to Mr. Rainbow. Not that WoW is bad, it's just a massive time sink. Yeah, it seems like it is. It's one of those MMOs that you have to really put a lot of time into. Thanks for doing an AMA with the club, MC. I know this isn't really isn't your kind of style, but I do have an important question. based on what you've seen in the other AMAs, and how do you feel about the r/DDLC community in general? Do you approve of our fandom towards you and your club members? Would you change about us or our activities? Personally, I think this fandom's very strange. Like, seriously, we're in a high school book club. How the heck did Monica gain so much presence online? But I can't complain about enthusiasm. It seems like a lot of you would be better members than me. I guess you're all here because you want to be, so there's nothing wrong with that. Although, maybe you should draw the line somewhere. Like, I've heard tell of fan art and fanfics and fan games and lewds. I don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes, but it's kind of scary. Just try not to go crazy, I guess. Oh God! You went from they don't exist to they're all mine. No, MC said they don't exist, Monica. They're all mine, though. What's up with this one? It's enormous. Can we get this into a readable format? Oh, did I say that too? Oh, I'm sorry. Way ahead of you, Zero. Have fun with this one. There you go. They put in a poem. That's nice. Doki Doki Literature Club. Hey, MC. You might have gotten a few questions about voices in the back of your head and now seeing the world through your eyes, but you've dismissed them as rather absurd and breezed past them without much thoughts. Right? This is where someone's trying to tell the truth. You're the main character of a game called Doki Doki Literature Club. The game was originally intended to be a cutesy dating simulator where the player is placed in your shoes and joins the literature club. Core mechanic is writing your poems. We choose those 20 words based on the character we want to pursue. Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri. Then we move on to the next day and get an exclusive scene. I do like how Holly programmed coded the music to slowly fade out. That was really nice. However, Monica was never given a route. After a while, she became self-aware as a result of being the club president. Over time, she became infatuated with the player, her only link to the outside world, and began tampering with the character traits of Sayori in order to prevent her from confessing to you. The trait she messed with? Sayori's depression. Her happy-go-lucky attitude was more real during the start of the game, the day that she convinced you to join the literature club. Her depression was there, it was just a bit more mild and manageable. Monica increased it tenfold to try and prevent her from spending time with you so that we as the player would feel more inclined to spend time with her. And here's the part that's going to hurt you. It doesn't end well. Sayori ends up hanging herself on the morning of the festival. You walk in on her and go on a short monologue about how you could have saved her, but, in truth, accept or deny her confession, she would have met the same fate either way. But that's not all. In fact, we're only just getting started. That's how Act 1 goes, and in Act 2, she's gone from the game entirely. Nobody remembers her except Monica, who begins dropping less subtle hints that she knows the truth of her reality being a sham, but still can't seem to get through that. We should be spending more time with her. And in addition to effort, she makes Natsuki's home issues worse, as well as creating a much more obsessive yandere-type Yuri. Again, despite them having these issues from the start, Monica increased them to make them less desirable. It all comes to a climax on Friday, where the three remaining girls are trying to decide who should help you. You can either pick Monica, or Monica. When Yuri hears this, she becomes very aggressive and her obsessive traits shine through. The other two are scared off and end up just leaving you two alone. Yuri confesses her love to you, but just like Sayori, she'll kill herself no matter what you say in response, stabbing herself in the stomach twice. Then in the chest once before collapsing onto the floor. You then stay in the club room for the entire weekend before you are found. Natsuki walks in with the two of you, sees Yuri's dead body, and just hightails out of there. Then there's Monica, who comes in and apologizes to us, the player for keeping us there in the club room all weekend. Even though we skip through it, it's possible she doesn't realize that time moves faster for us in the master reality, following by her deleting everything in the game, leaving just Monica. Which brings us to Act 3, where nobody is sure if you exist or not. Nobody is sure if you exist or not. Monica isn't really talking to you. Well, she tries to stay in character at the very start, but it doesn't last long. She admits to everything she did, increasing Sayori's depression, Yuri's self-harm and obsessiveness, and Natsuki's domestic abuse, before confessing her feelings for us. The player, leaving us with two choices. Say yes, or delete her character file. Even if we do love Monica in return, it's best to delete her, as it shows her the true nature of her role as the club president in Act 4. In Act 4, after you delete Monica and she restores the world, Sayori assumes the role of the club president. Things seem fairly standard, maybe even slightly better. Sayori's mentally better, Yuri and Natsuki seem to be getting on better, etc. But at the end of the first day, Sayori reveals that she is now self-aware and expresses the exact same desire to hoard the player to herself that Monica did. Some omnipresent Monica being steps in and deletes the game once and for all at this point, leaving nothing but a note from Monica. But guess what, MC? I'm still not finished. That's the base game. That Holly Babica guy Monica keeps talking about, he's a mod maker. He's created a mod that takes place as sort of Act 5, where Monica and Sayori are still aware and try one shot at happiness. These should be all the questions these should be all the questions that are now cleaned up. Why you can't remember how you and Sayori met? You weren't programmed or scripted to. Your first day of existence was technically the day Sayori invited you to the club. All your memories before that were just fabricated. How people knew all this information that they shouldn't, like Yuri sucking your finger, they're events that happen in the game and we see them through your eyes. Your method for writing poems? We select those 20 words for you. In a way, we decide your fate by choosing which girl you spend time with. Why are you called MC? Well, you're not. We choose your name when we boot up the game. MC is just a nickname that r/GDLC came up with you to stand for main character. All the Merry Christmas Smash Ultimate questions you've been getting despite it being September over there, it's not September over here. At the time of writing this, tomorrow's New Year's Eve, a time that you'll likely never get to see unless Holly decides to write his mod and that far into the future. The reason a book club gained this much attention on a subreddit? The game you're all stars of was groundbreaking and captured the hearts of millions through heartache and heartbreak. The subreddit isn't for the book club, it's for the game. Can't protect the fourth wall forever, Holly, assuming you do decide to put this in despite it being late, or are you too much of a coward? So, now, I'm just going to guess MC. I am no coward! That is right, Holly is no coward. MC's gonna be like, alright, I'm gonna take a bet. MC's gonna be like, this is some weird story you came up with. Also, I did like how the guy didn't bring up the good ending. Like, the actual, like, the good ending of the game if you get all the CGs. Because, honestly, I always felt like the good ending wasn't canon. Because, like, the regular ending of the game fits so well with how the game is. That it's like, I feel like the good ending is kind of a cop-out to be like, look, you got all the CGs, so your present is the game doesn't delete itself. But it's like, I feel like that's a cop-out, really. Because, like, I feel like the way the game ends with Monica deleting everything from the game is, like, that's how I feel DDLC probably ends. I still have to explain why. That's understandable if you wanted to be canon to your mod, yeah. I was like, I just always felt like DDLC ended the way of Sayori becomes club president, she can't handle it, and we see the effects of the club presidency on someone else besides Monica. Then Monica steps in and is like, yeah, no, and then deletes everything. Oh, or maybe he's freaking out. I thought he'd be fine. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, that does explain a lot. But I gotta admit, I didn't think anyone would post their entire fanfic on here. I knew it! I didn't think anyone would post their entire fanfic on here. I knew it. He was gonna think, cause think about it. If someone if you knew there was a subreddit about your like club or something, about your friends, and someone did all this, you would think it would be a fanfic. You'd think it's a story. This is a story someone came up with. I knew he was gonna think it was a fanfiction. Because it's like, it's a subreddit. Fortune teller tells you about your whole life. MC, what is this fanfic? I mean, to be fair, it's because it's really hard to... How would you accept that? Like, they threw so much at him that it's like, how do you think he's gonna just be like, oh shit, you're right? Like, no! He's not just gonna instantly know everything from that. Yeah, it's just too absurd. Exactly, yeah. That's what, like... I like that he doesn't believe it, because, yeah, it's too out there. I guess all those other comments must have been references to this, huh? It sounds like a good story, but it could use some fleshing out. What's there is pretty bare bones, but you'd have a great concept to work with. Maybe even make a game out of it. That medium would probably suit it better. Monica. Anyway, thanks for sharing. No wonder everybody was so confused. I liked Monica on the side. That was cute. That's Monica just sitting on the side like, oh, he doesn't know. When Sayori told you she had depression, I feel like you didn't handle the situation that well. Telling her you felt betrayed definitely only made her feel worse. I knew this would be the final question. I won't judge you too harshly for that, though. You couldn't be expected to know the best course of action right off the bat. I was wondering, though, have you tried researching the condition and looking into better ways you can help? On other notes, when did you realize you had feelings for Sayori, and how did you feel when she confessed to you? Look, I know I could have handled the Sayori thing better. But I need you to understand something, too. Sayori's condition... She's in it for a long time. For me, it came out of nowhere. It was a huge shock, and it scared me. I'm legitimately afraid for her. I've never had to deal with depression before. How am I supposed to go up against something like that? I'm so used to things just working out. And this won't. On its own. I've only known for a few days, so I haven't had the chance to really look into it. But as her boyfriend, I know I'll have to. Not something I can afford to ignore. Because if I can't help her, I don't know what I'll do. There could be days where she's trapped in her sadness, and all I can do is watch. It tears me up to feel so powerless. I want to say I'm prepared to face that alongside her, but I'm not. I'm just not. And I'll stick with her. We'll stand together through everything we can, but it's terrifying to think about. I don't know how much I cared for Sayori. Confession was the wake-up call I needed. I only wish it could have happened sooner. God, I really am dense, aren't I? Thanks for the questions, guys. Wish us luck, alright? Yikes. We're not doing... So, yeah. We're not doing that for a while, though. We finished MC's AMA in, like, 2 streams. No, actually, I think 3 streams. We finished, like, did a little bit of MC on the end, like, one of the endings, on the mod tier list stream, and then... I think he had his... Wait, did MC ever have his own stream? I don't think he did. I think that was only the mod tier list stream. We did finish him in 2 streams. But yeah. So, we're not going to be at Interview Club for a while. Or I guess... because there are 2 new characters. The next characters are answering questions are 2 new characters who you guys don't know. And I don't know. So, and because they come from Holly's other mod, Take 2. But which has a demo. So basically, what's going to happen is Interview Club is going to be replaced by Take 2 demo. By the demo of Take 2. I'm going to play through that so we can actually understand who these 2 characters are, and then we can do the AMAs. Because it would be kind of dumb to do their AMAs and we know nothing about these characters. So yeah, we're not going to be looking at Interview Club for a bit. But yeah, after their AMAs, we then get the group AMA, and then the follow-up. And then we're done with Interview Club. I don't know if we're going to be done with Interview Club by, like, New Year's. We'll see what happens. We are literally going to seek knowledge elsewhere. Yes, we are. We definitely are. I just watched your entire... Well, thank you, Brian. I appreciate you for watching the videos. I'm glad that you can't wait. Bro, the group AMA is half the mods like, oh god, how many questions are in the group AMA? I mean, Yuri's route, Yuri was like the longest one so far. Is it longer than Yuri? Oh god, it's longer than Yuri. Oh god, the group AMA might be longer than Yuri. Oh god. That's... Damn, Yuri, you're popular. Yeah, clearly. She's popular in terms of questions. You thought Yuri was long. Think again, kiddo. Oh, God. I mean, we'll see what happens, I guess. The group AMA is a blast, though. Yeah, I figured it'll probably be more fun than just Yuri being there, so yeah. It'll probably go by faster just because it's not just one character answering questions. But yeah, anyway, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to download, for people watching this on YouTube, if you want to download this mod for yourself, the link is in the description down below. And yeah, this has been Zero. Peace.
I'm a shifter at this masquerade, hiding this face of mine, free for you to draw. I'm a shifter, what a shit to be, but don't take off my mask, revealing dark.